We should have a tidal wave of Christian participation in the 2026 midterms. There should be such an uptick in Christian participation for these midterms. It should almost look strange in the trajectory, the recent history and trajectory of how midterms usually go in terms of voter turnout. Because that's how dire the situation has become, especially after Charlie. Let me tell you this, and I say this with all due respect, has nothing to do with Charlie Kirk. It has nothing to do with his legacy. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. He led the way he was supposed to lead. And he left Turning Point and the entire country in a position to understand his sacrifice and use it as motivation to carry out his mission. If Christians don't show up en masse for the 2026 midterms in this nation's darkest hour, there is no Christian movement. Understand, when your number is called, if you don't show up, you don't exist. You're not real. That's how it is in basketball, at least. That's how it is in sports. I'm sitting on the bench, and coach gives me the nod and says, you're going in the game. And you get out there and you fumble the ball off your feet, you shoot an air ball. If you don't produce, you no longer exist. You go back to the bench. And for a long time, a good portion of our Christian community in America has been on the bench. Now is your time to shine. This is your moment. If there's one person who has a Hollywood blockbuster lined up and the star role is all prime for you to deliver a Oscar-winning performance, it's our American Christian community in the wake of Charlie Kirk's assassination. 2026 midterms should belong to the Christian community and the Christian vote. There should be a red wave across this country based on our Christian community alone. And Minnesota is no different. Minnesota, maybe most of all, the numbers suggest that almost 1 million, and this is conservative, I'm being conservative, 1 million Christians and conservatives didn't vote in the 2024 election. Again, we look at that and say we still have to figure out the election integrity. Who's counting the votes, how votes are being counted, if they're being counted at all. I see Jasmine Crockett, Jasmine Unbelievable Crockett, go out in public and say, we have to watch these Dominion machines because one of President Trump's friends purchased Dominion or one of these voting machine software technology companies, purchased the company, and they may try and solidify a steal in 2026 by rigging the machines. I mean, this is how brazen our enemies are.